Jennifer Lawrence relives mid-air plane horror that nearly killed her. The pilots were crying. Jennifer Lawrence says she nearly died during a private flight in 2017 flying from her hometown of Louisville, Kentucky, to New York City. The actress recalled that even the pilots believed they were going to die after the plane's 2 engines failed mid-air, forcing an emergency landing. "One engine went out, and then we were making an emergency landing because we only had 1 engine," the Die My Love star said during an appearance on the Las Culturistas podcast. Jessica Chastain sparks outrage on social media after complaining about a $15 credit from JetBlue Airlines. "I was flying with a family friend and he was being really strong like he was my guy. And then he was trying to make me laugh and was like, 'You know that everything's okay because you can still hear the other engine. Like if the plane goes silent, we're F,'" she continued. "And as soon as he said that, I knew it would happen." Lawrence described the terrifying moment when everyone realized both engines had failed, including her friend. "He knew that we were gonna die," the Silver Linings Playbook star told the podcast hosts. "I mean, the pilots knew we were going to die. Like the whole cockpit was lit up, lights, sirens. Like the pilots were crying. We were going to die," she added. "And I had my little dog Pippi on my lap. And I just felt so bad for her because she didn't agree to this. And then we were getting closer and closer, and I was kind of trying to leave like voice messages for my friends and family. I had such a nice life, don't worry about it. Don't mention this and this in your speech," she said on the podcast. The pilots diverted the flight to Buffalo to attempt an emergency landing. "And then as we start getting closer, I see a runway and I'm like, wow, maybe we'll. And then I see fire trucks and stuff. I'm like, maybe we'll crash. And then flew back up in the air and kind of like caught wind for a sec and then bounced again and just kind of went like that," Lawrence explained, moving her hands up and down. "And then the fireman broke open the door. And then all of us just started hugging and sobbing." Lawrence previously opened up about the plane horror in 2021. "I know, flying private, I deserve to die," she joked to Vanity Fair at the time. "We were all just going to die," Lawrence told Vanity Fair, remembering the moment she had learned both engines had failed. "I started leaving little mental voicemails to my family, you know. I've had a great life, I'm sorry." The Hunger Games star explained to the magazine how she spent her possible last moments. "I started praying. Not to the specific God I grew up with because he was terrifying and a very judgmental guy. But I thought, oh my God, maybe we'll survive this. I'll be a burn victim, this will be painful, but maybe we'll live. Please Lord Jesus, let me keep my hair. Wrap me in your hair-loving arms. Please don't let me go bald." Lawrence has held on to her flight anxiety ever since, explaining she's still scared all these years later. She admitted to Vanity Fair, "It made me a lot weaker. Flying is horrific, and I have to do it all the time," Lawrence added.